Hello everybody and welcome to RNTalks. And today हम आज आपके पास आए हैं with another RSVKA 2023 awardee Saniya Marfani. RSVK's RNTalks Swami Vivekananda Karmaveera Awards. So without wasting any time, I'll call upon Saniya Marfani. She is also a mentor, a teacher, a motivator, speaker, and much more. So उन्हीं से डायरेक्ट बात करते हैं and won't waste time. So there's Saniya. Good evening, Saniya. Welcome to the show.
Good evening, ma'am. Thank you.
And how are you keeping now?
I'm good, ma'am. How are you?
Busy? I'm fine as usual. And so, Saniya, as I was telling my audience that you are a content developer, you are a motivation speaker, a teacher, a trainer. इतना सब कुछ इकट्ठे कैसे कर लेती हो?
Uh, it's a very difficult to manage everything. But when I was in my MSc Masters from BSc, I have started my own career. So first, I used to be a teacher. First, I used to work as a teacher in a school in ICSE medium. So I need to work for 6 to 7 hours, and I used to teach science and maths. And then after that, after my graduation, then I shifted to my masters. And in masters, what happened? There was some tragedy like in my life, but still I didn't stop. I didn't give up because I suffered from a genetic disorder. So in that, I was not able to do something like climb steps. Also, walking was also a issue for me. So physically and mentally, I was totally disturbed. But still, I didn't give up for that, and I then started my own masters again. 1 year was wasted. So with masters, I used to work in a coaching institute. So there, I used to teach the students of 11 and 12 the science.
Okay.
And then after my masters, when I did my internship in NIT, then I paid my fees also, and I saved money also for my classes. So I then started my own setup intellect classes in my home, Jamshedpur. So there I used to teach students from 6 to 10, and then 11 and 12. Then also Corona came. It was lockdown. As I
Yeah.
started my classes, then again it was lockdown. So it was again a very difficult task for me to pay the rent and all, whatever it was. But still, I didn't stop. I made my own YouTube channel, uploaded contents on YouTube channel for various subjects, and then started getting
Mhm.
from there. So at the end of the year, there's like classes was at the peak. Like I used to pay the rents also. I used to manage the savings also, and then after that, I used to work as a trainer in iBrain Powers because something new came in my life. Like I used, they were giving training to the students, the memory, were giving some audio frequencies, alternating frequencies, some eye exercises. So I used to train students, and they used to memorize things easily. They used to do the calculation part easily. Improvement in handwriting was seen. So it was totally a magic for us. It is it is a magic for us, but the research is going on in foreign countries, and the students are doing engineering in sounds, but here in India we are not aware about much about sounds. But sound has a lot of power. Even music, it also has a lot of power to activate the sensory cells. So
Yes.
21 and 2022 I used to do this. Then I started working as a doubt solving educator in an academy also. Side by side, I used to teach the students in online from different cities of the country. There's one coaching institute in Bangalore. So I was in contact with Merin ma'am, and with her, in with collaboration with her, we used to teach students online from different cities of our country. Even we got students from Dubai also, 2 to 3 students we
Oh,
got Dubai also. So like
so
this,
you kept pretty busy during the lockdown also.
during the lockdown also I was busy.
What do you do as a content developer? You create for the online or for offline also?
For online only, I used to content yeah, chemistry video lectures, chemistry topics on
Okay.
chemistry, physical chemistry. I used to develop content on NEET-UG level. So I used to
Okay.
content developer in a company based Bangalore based company, and I used to give chapter wise video lectures, the questions, video solutions we made, and we give it to them. That's in that way I
So
used the content
I
develop.
think then if somebody learning from you, I'm saying, like
Yeah.
I've been a mentor on ground in schools, like,
Yeah.
but
Hmm.
I think from listening to you, then it's a cue for people like who are
Hmm.
not say applying for college jobs or anywhere else, and they are not getting the kind of job they want to do, or the
Hmm.
job environment that they want to work in, then I
Hmm.
think they can also go in as a content developer, develop content on but then where do you go with this? Where do you
It
take that content
depends
to?
on the skills. If the student is interested, and if he's a skill based student, and if he wants to make the contents on that topic, then he can go for that. He just
Then
need to understand that topic. He just need to make that content in a present that content in a very simpler way, and in a
okay.
very
Then where all do they take this content? Like, is it just YouTube, or you have to take it to like Byju's and an academy?
no,
आपको
no,
लेके देना पड़ता है या just YouTube?
personalized websites. They upload the content there only.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. So they'll have to contact them. Otherwise, if they're unable to do so, I think आजकल तो YouTube भी बहुत अच्छा कर रहा है.
हाँ,
If
YouTube.
they are good in their what they're doing and they get enough views, they can monetize that. And eventually, if you are good, then you are noticed. And if you are noticed, then I'm sure कोई अच्छा company भी hire कर सकता है.
Yeah, that is the
Means
plus.
अगर आप खुद किसी को नहीं जानते तो आप अपने
And
आप इतना
in
बुलंद करिए.
Yeah, this content ke basis pe I was hired as a doubt solving educator in an academy. They saw the
Okay.
content in the video lectures in YouTube. So based on the content, they hired me as a doubt solving educator. So in 1 year, as the feedback was going good and the ratings were going high, so the last year I was promoted as a full time mentor in an academy to guide the NEET-UG learners.
Okay. That's great. That's great. So right now you are based in Jamshedpur or somewhere else?
So right now I'm in 𝗏𝗃𝗃 only, Orissa, because I got married in the last year only November, 7th November. So I'm right now in 𝗏𝗃𝗃 only in my in-laws' house.
Oh, okay, okay. So you are like working from home basically
Yeah,
most of
work,
the time
yeah.
as a
So
content developer.
work also as well as manage the household work also. So
Yes, we
both
women
the
have
things
to do that. That
simultaneously.
is why the International Women's Day is coming. By the way, happy International Day to you too in advance,
Yeah, thank you.
because well, I say that yes, men can manage well
Hmm.
without us, but they are still very clueless because कहते हैं ना, a woman is a multitasker. आंख
Hmm.
इधर होएगी, दिमाग उधर चल रहा होएगा, काम कुछ और कर रही होगी और सामने टीवी भी देख रही होगी. So four places coordinated जो हमारा चलता है is not the same with men. They haven't been
Uh,
structured like that. So
structured like. Hmm.
anyway, but still, I would like to know some of your hobbies over here, and like, what really give you the kick, and then also I would like to know from what age did you really think that you can do work as a content developer?
Hmm.
मैंने इस फील्ड में इंटरेस्ट कैसे आया?
In the year of 2018, when I was like in a very uh, depressed state, no, then that was a kick to my start of the journey. That kick
Okay.
to become the best version of myself. Because in that time I was physically and mentally totally disturbed. Physically through the genetic disorder, and mentally through a marriage, like engagement didn't turn up into marriage, so everything was spoiled at that time. So socially, physically, I was totally broken up. So that was a kickstart, 2018 year.
Hmm.
And content developer, I started developing in 2020 when I started my own classes when Corona came. So
Yeah.
when offline was totally a disturbed state phase, so that kicked me for the content development.
So I think Corona, money. Sorry, and peace to the souls that who were lost during Corona, but not
Yeah.
all bad came out of it. Technology boomed. India went online,
Hmm.
and though some countries their economies went down, our economy was still quite stable, even though everything is still very costly, but it's
Yeah.
quite stable, at least भूखा
Hmm.
नहीं मर रहा कोई. So
Yes.
Corona did give us a lot of impetus, like, online kar diya, and it kind of forced us into a corner where we could think of other ways of performing. I think so many YouTubers bloomed during that time.
Hmm.
घर
Yes.
बैठे बैठे क्या करें, चलो कोरोना पे यूट्यूब डालते हैं, they became YouTubers.
Even science says with every negative, there's a positive side of it. So we need to see the positive side of every challenge and we need to move on in our life.
True,
That's,
true.
yeah.
Very true. So, how is this place, Sorry, it's a little tongue twister. Jan Sugda,
Yeah. Huh.
Jan Sugda, right?
That's,
Jas, Acha, how is this place like?
it's a like place, it's a company base, like there are so many plants, there's no place to like for a, there's no park like area here for enjoyment. It's like plant only, or everywhere we will see the plant and the companies here.
Oh,
Small cities,
more of an industrial area.
industrial area, yeah, it's a
Right, like Noida was also an industrial area before, but now it's become more of a
yeah. Hmm.
both kind of a stuff. Like you have,
Hmm.
I think later on it will also becomes bloom like that when people will start staying there.
Yes.
What do you, message do you have for, like, what would you like to convey to those children
Hmm.
who are right now going for NEET, or they are preparing for NEET, or maybe next year when
Hmm.
they come into 12th they would
Hmm.
be planning to go for NEET, or those who are in 12th who are like kind of looking forward to it.
Hmm.
How should they prepare themselves for NEET?
They should prepare themselves by the like in the mind they should set up in the brain that they need to do, they should be determined and passionate enough to achieve their goals. If they are determined, if they are passionate enough, then no one will is going to stop them. And if some learner will appear and if some learner will ask me that, ma'am, how to start the preparation, I will tell him about the 5 pillars of success, and then I'll give him or her a relaxed study plan. In that way the students will be able to study properly and effectively. Generally when the thing comes about NEET aspirants or JEE aspirants, most of the people think that they need to study the throughout the day, but
Yeah.
that's the students, those who know how to work hard in a smarter way, are the ones who are successful and who can achieve all their goals. So for that, for the students who want to become a doctor or an engineer, first of all they need to visualize their goals, need to visualize their goals, they need to make a picture of their of the goals which they want, and they need to make a vision board and work with good intentions, because when we work with good intentions, success and money automatically runs after us. We don't need to run after success and money. So be grateful for every little thing you have, be consistent and work hard in a smarter way. I'll give them a relaxed study plan and timetable, a relaxed strategy as to how to study for the exams, then that they will definitely achieve their goals.
Okay, so and what are the common mistakes? I don't know because my
Hmm.
children never went for NEET, so I'm not one of the NEET parents, and I myself never went for it, so I'm not one of those who has cleared it also. So,
Yes.
but looking at the scenario now,
Hmm.
मेरे को कई बार ऐसा लगता है जैसे बच्चे बहुत प्रेशराइज हो रहे हैं, पेरेंट्स
Hmm.
ज्यादा क्या कहते हैं ओवर एम्बिशियस हो रहे हैं, मे बी जो हम
Hmm.
एज पेरेंट्स नहीं कर पाए वो हम चाहते हैं हमारे बच्चे कर जाएं, बिकॉज वी वर नॉट एबल टू डू सो. हाँ, कई होते हैं जिनको अपॉर्चुनिटी नहीं मिली एंड दे गिव द अपॉर्चुनिटी टू द चिल्ड्रन, पर
Hmm.
कई ऐसे होते हैं जो कि खुद ना कर सके तो चाहते हैं बच्चा कर गुजरे.
Hmm. ये
तो
अच्छा है, ये चीज बहुत सारे लर्नर्स आते हैं, कुछ लर्नर्स ऐसे भी होते हैं जो उनका एम वो नहीं होता, उनके पेरेंट्स का एम होता है. देन आई
हाँ,
टेल that don't focus on your parents goals. If that's your parents goal, you will never achieve that goal. If it's your goal, if it's your dream, then only you'll be able to do it.
राइट. तो मेरे को ये ना, हाउ डू यू ऑलवेज ऑल्सो counsel them on stress management when this
Yeah.
kind of thing happens?
Yeah, I counsel them on stress management also. And when the learners are like struggling with family issues, and there are many other factors. Some are suffering from health issues, some are suffering from family issues, some financial problems. So they are very much depressed at particular time. So they book sessions, they interact with me. Then I need to motivate them. I need to I tell them that you see the positive part of it, how you can overcome this challenge. I give them the solution, and at the end of the session, they are very much relaxed and happy.
Okay. And sorry for my throat, it's a little
It's okay, ma'am.
wonky. So yeah, because and this all thing this happens online or one to one जो होता है ना हमारे classes and coaching classes or like this because
Hmm. No, it
दोनों
happens one online, online only,
one
online.
to one online only.
Yeah,
So and is it totally online or is it
totally.
means normal classes में जैसे coaching because जब हम coaching की बात करते हैं तो मेरे को दिमाग में एक आता है
Hmm.
like parents used to tell me मैं मेरा बेटा कोचिंग जा रहा है तो वो स्कूल से बेचारा आया खाना खाया बैग उठाया फिर कोचिंग के लिए गया 6:30 बजे घर आया फिर उसने स्कूल का काम किया घर का काम किया कोचिंग का काम किया फिर वो रात को सोता है सुबह उठ के फिर स्कूल भागता है आता है घर में खाना खाता है
Hmm.
रात का भी कोचिंग में ही चला जाता तो मदर्स यूज टू पैक दिस इज हाउ कोचिंग इन माय टाइम यूज टू बी पीपल
Hmm.
बच्चे घर में दिखते ही नहीं थे जो सुबह 7 बजे निकल गए स्कूल के लिए बस
Hmm.
घर में ऐसे ड्रॉप होते थे जैसे कोई टी बैग कप में ड्रॉप होता है ना बच्चा
Hmm.
ऐसे ड्रॉप होता था घर में अपना बस्ता उठाया कपड़ा बदला एंड कोचिंग और
Hmm.
पढ़ाई करके देन वापस so that is why I'm asking you this question is it
Hmm.
that way also or is it completely online so child
Com-
does not have to leave the home.
Completely online. Whenever the student feels that he wants to interact with me, we set the time slots. We give them the
Mhm.
time. These time slots were available. So if in the afternoon slots are also there, evening slot is also there, night slot is also there. So whenever they are convenient, they can book sessions and interact with the mentor.
Okay, and what time generally do you start in the morning?
Generally, in the morning, I have my household work at 9 a.m. So 9 a.m. to 12, it's completely my household work. Then 12 to 2, I give time for the sessions. Then 2 to 3, again, I take a lunch break and whatever work I have, little bit I use. Then 3 to 6, again, sessions time. Then 6 to 7, we have some evening snack time in our house. So I need to prepare for that. So that is the tea snack time. Then 7 to 9, again, session. Then 9 o'clock, dinner preparation and all that,
Then
prayer.
after that again session.
Yeah, 7 to 9 again session, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m.
Okay, okay.
So this
So
is how my schedule is like, and
so
then at
what time do you actually go off to sleep? Actually, इतना session
11,
लेते हो तो
11 p.m. or 12 at night.
ओह हो अच्छा
Yeah.
एंड उसमें भी होता होगा कि इवनिंग्स
Hmm.
आज ये करना है बच्चों को बिकॉज कहीं ना कहीं तो नए बाउंसर्स आते ही हैं गूगलियन बाउंसर्स so you
Yes.
must be preparing for that also so I think 12 o'clock you are saying it शराफत से थोड़ा खिंच भी जाता होगा
हाँ फीस भी जाते हैं इसमें मॉर्निंग में मैं लेट से ही उठती हूँ लाइक 9 o'clock उससे पहले तो मैं उठती ही नहीं हूँ क्योंकि आई नीड सम रेस्ट ऑल्सो आई गिव नीड टू गिव रेस्ट टू माई ब्रेन ऑल्सो इट्स वेरी मच इम्पोर्टेंट
yeah you're better off than me I
या
am a night worker I generally like वो होता ही है अपने घर का रहता है and then I work into the night and I get up
ओके
was later than you because I go to sleep very late in the morning.
I
I
need
was
to because I need to give rest to my muscles also, no, because I genetic
uh,
disorder, so it's really very painful for me. So for that, I need to have take a proper sleep for that.
but I think you're doing very well and you are taking up all the challenges very nicely and I
Yeah.
think blessed are the children who've got such a dedicated teacher जो लगी हुई है उनके पीछे पीछे पीछे
Yes. Facing my own challenges also and guiding them also to overcome the challenges and
तो
move on.
अभी भी तो एग्जाम्स चल रहे हैं so right now also your NEET
Uh,
classes are going on
yes, only sessions we take. I
only
only
sessions.
study plans, strategy, motivational sessions, doubt solving sessions, only these. The classes are conducted by the educators in the platform.
Okay, okay. So वो सारा चल रहा है अभी along with the boards भी चल
Boards
रहे
of
हैं मेरे ख्याल में.
boarding on right now.
Okay, so I'm pretty out of this system mostly because एक तो I have taken a sannyas from teaching world for past 2 years and then policies change
Hmm.
and then also my children are also past the age of like studying like so they're all working
Oh.
so मेरा अब उससे वो
Hmm.
what you educators tell me is how I'm learning with you people. What are the changes in policies? So in that way. So great. There are a few things that I would like to ask. How do you say I give you example? There is a child. Just a scenario.
Hmm.
A child who has not been able to
Hmm.
I would say perform as per what he wants to perform and what maybe his parents
Hmm.
expect him to do so,
Hmm.
and maybe what his teachers or peers are also doing. So they're all getting 95, 95, and he's still stuck at 80 because in मेरे जमाने में तो 60% लाते थे तो राजा होते थे हम. You know, I'm talking about 1984. But
Yes.
आजकल 64% is you're not even a mediocre. There's a but
Huh.
64 90 से नीचे कोई बात ही नहीं करता. कॉलेज के क्विज देखते हैं 99.9 पे भी बच्चा रो रहा होता है, बोलेगा, हम लोग तो भंगड़ा करते हैं. बट आजकल 99.9 पे भी बच्चा रोता है कि मेरा 100 नहीं आया, वो पॉइंट
Hmm.
जीरो मेरा कहाँ रह गया. So
Yes.
say there is a case, if a child is just unable to move forward, he has really got stuck,
Hmm.
then what will be your, and जब ऐसा होता है ना, so they mostly children go on suicidal हो.
Yeah. They feel depressed.
They feel depressed, they panic attack आता है, anxiety होती है, and those suicidal thoughts होते हैं ना कि
Yeah.
I am no good, so मेरा चला जाना ही अच्छा है, because मैं किसी को खुश नहीं कर सकता. एक
Yes.
बच्चे के दिमाग में घुस जाता है वो,
Hmm.
बिकॉज ऑब्वियसली पेरेंट्स वांट 99.9 आए, टीचर्स को भी पेयर्स ला रहे हैं और वो 80 पे ही अटका हुआ है साल भर से. ही इज
Hmm.
नॉट एबल टू मूव फॉरवर्ड. इन दैट केस सिनेरियो,
Hmm.
व्हाट विल यू डू? अगर तुम्हारे पास ऐसा कोई बच्चा आता है.
In that case, there are many students came up with this scenario. So I
ओके.
motivate them that you don't get demotivated from your doubts. Instead, learn from the mistakes which you have done in the test. You need to analyze the test paper, like whatever test you have given, whatever marks you have scored, analyze it, where you have done answered correctly, where the question went wrong, where the questions went unattempted. So analyze the reason why it was incorrect. Was it because of conceptual error? Was it because you were not able to manage time, or it was a silly or a calculation mistake? Analyze the reason behind it and solve the questions. I'll tell them to make a particular mistake notebook for each and every subjects, and note down all the mistakes, note down all the weak areas, so that they can work upon it and make that area also strong, and don't repeat the same mistakes in the main exam.
ओके.
This way the score is also getting improved. They are improving on their scores also, and they are getting motivated also in this way.
Because now they know their weakness, and then
Yeah.
you're first digging out the weakness, and
Mhm.
then you're making them work on their weaknesses to make them stronger.
Stronger. Yeah.
I think that's a pretty logical one. And if parents, you are hearing me, and if you have not reached Saniya till now, you can reach her. You can take her contact numbers from me, and you can reach her. Or I'll ask her. मैं links डाल दूंगी where you all can reach her for NEET preparations. Otherwise, अगर आप ऑलरेडी बच्चा कोचिंग ले रहा हो फिर भी नहीं कर पा रहे, so at least you can try these little helpful tips that Saniya has given you all to, like, build upon the child's grades. Maybe this will help the child. So thank you Saniya, thank you so much, because I think इसके बाद अभी तुम फिर से भागोगी. बहुत सारे काम लटके हुए हैं. सो अभी जाके वो सारा बैकलॉग क्लियर करोगे, तुम्हारा अगले सेशन का भी टाइम होने लगा. आई थिंक हार्डली यू गॉट हाफ एन आवर लेफ्ट.
Today is my week off, so that's why
ओह ग्रेट 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 ग्रेट
today.
ग्रेट. आई वाज थिंकिंग नहीं तो अभी आधे घंटे में फिर बेचारी भागेगी अपना सारा समेट के अपना फिर से उसमें जाके दोबारा से अगले सेशन के लिए. तो चलो, दैट्स गुड दैट यू नाउ यू कैन रिलैक्स.
Okay.
So, thank you, Saniya. I'll take this opportunity from RNTalks. Acha, did I tell you all? Yes, I had introduced Saniya to you, but let me tell you all again that Saniya is a Karmaveera being awarded with RNTalks Swami Vivekananda Karmaveera Award 2023. And heartiest congratulations to you again, Saniya. We'll be meeting again on 12th
Okay.
on the award ceremony. उस दिन भी मिलेंगे हम लोग दोबारा से. But this is for all the viewers who
Hmm.
have maybe missed out the initial portion. That's why I'm wrapping it up again. मैंने वैसे टिकर में तो डाल के रखा है, but still many people somehow नहीं भी देख पाते. So heartiest congratulations from RN Talks to you.
Thank you, ma'am.
the award, and may you, I wish for you to win many more such awards and move together, like with the children, benefiting their lives in a positive direction.
Yeah.
Because ultimately, that is what gives mentor happiness. Like, हमारे
Yes.
students अच्छा कर लें तो बस और क्या चाहिए हमारे को. That's a reward in itself.
Yeah, that's the only gift, return gift
That
we
is
get.
the only return gift we want, is like,
Yeah.
come to us if you have problem and perform the way you want to perform, and let
Yeah.
us help you out. So that is the biggest reward.
Yeah.
So thank you, Saniya. As the session is now coming to a close, thank you again.
Thank
Time
you.
निकाल के आने के लिए हमारे साथ.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you so much for this session and this support.
No, you are always welcome. And we are very glad to have you here. And there are plenty of important tips that you have given to the children who are not even your students, to
Yeah.
help them through the exam phase.
Okay.
So, chalo. Okay. Bye
Yeah.
bye. Tata.
Bye. Bye.
So that was Saniya Marfani. She is guidance. She gives guidance to NEET students. And आपको सबको पता है, NEET is not an easy exam. JEE is not an easy exam. So यहाँ मैं parents को बोलूँगी, go a little easy on your child, and as Saniya has said, make a note of your weak points and strong points and try to work upon the weak points, be it time issue, be it concept issue, या आप silly mistakes कर रहे हैं, या calculation mistakes कर रहे हैं, या जल्दी जल्दी में आप आंसर स्किप कर रहे हैं. See, there are so many things that are related to an exam which only a child can understand because he's facing it. वो उस pressure के अंदर होता है. So I would suggest and request the parents not to demonize the whole thing, but to make it easy for your kids. Use the helpful tips. You can use Saniya's help if you need it. She's always available. And all the very best to all the children who are giving their board exams and attempting for JEE and NEET. May you all come out with flying colors. So, with this, I end today's session. Tomorrow, we are going to be celebrating Women's Day over here with our great inspirational woman, and we'll be coming to know about more such inspirational people on the platform. तो कल जुड़िएगा हमारे साथ शाम को 6 बजे यहीं, but in a different show called रूबरू. Till then, bye bye.